Shit. Felt a raindrop. Better grab my umbrella. Alright, now we're set. Good morning, everybody. Day 300, 741 miles. Just heading out. If you're coming in on the replay, thank you very much. Had to go back and grab the umbrella. Got some rain in the area. Malice is here. Good morning, Malice. My pile of debris is growing again. You saw the green stuff on this side. Yeah, that's what I added yesterday. So Panda's here. Good morning, Panda. How are you this morning? I look yellow today. I don't know what it is. Sometimes, I don't know if it's like a preset or what. Sometimes I just look like I'm all jaundiced and everything. So, Lark, how you doing today? Good to see you. Back at work, stopping by to say hey. Good to see you this morning, Panda. Glad that you're feeling well enough to go to work. Sorry that you have to go to work, but glad you could join me on this momentous day. 300 days in a row. Mike is here. Good morning, Mike. Paul, good morning to you. "300 days. I don't know. I just can't get over that. Good morning. Alright, get away from the road. Get down to some scenery y'all might want to see. I do have my umbrella with me today. I also, of course, have my thumbs up. So, the elephant trunk thong. The big 300. Yes, sir, John. Winds, how are you doing today? Abby Feldman, I am in Georgia. Mountaintop, good morning. Good to see you this morning, James. And 300 lashes. All right, the first of 4 trips across the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge. Elsa, good morning to you. Angel, good morning. Weather is a little bit cloudy. There are a few little raindrops here and there. I do have my umbrella with me today. Is it Ayesh? I'm guessing. Good morning to you. All kinds of people walking today. Good morning. Good morning. I can. How you doing?
All right.
I think Panda's in lurking mode. Yeah, it is. It's rained a little bit. You can see the little bit on the ground in between the trees. But good morning. I am prepared. If your eyes turn, run, huh? Okay, pogified. We will keep that in mind. Morning. Undercover malice, yes. My name is not John. My name is Dave. And I was working on Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Damn, that song has some expensive chords in it. Oh, wow. You're going to be a great-grandfather again in October? Cool. Cool. Tried the elbow macaroni recipe? Okay. You liked it? Definitely congratulations, John. Nope, can't stop talking. That's why I do this YouTube thing, so I can keep talking. I need somebody to talk to, so I come on YouTube and talk to a bunch of people on YouTube. He's turning. Your second time here? Okay, that's fine. Got the surprise yesterday? Well, congratulations. Nothing wrong with John Deere. I'm looking at their yard tractors. They're okay. He's going the distance. He's going for the speed. Alicia Nicholson. Good morning to you. I am in Georgia. You're in Alabama? Ducky is here. Good morning, Ducky. All right. Roll Tide from Huntsville. Dave, I wish I was there. Beautiful view. Walking and quiet is awesome. I love it. I'm trying to get a hotel in a good area in Georgia. All right. Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Engine pumping and thumping in time. And the green light flashes, the flag goes up, turning and burning. They yearn for the cup. They deftly maneuver and muscle. All right, mountaintop. I know I've heard that before. I could not tell you the song and or the artist, but I've definitely heard that before. Raining all day in Illinois, huh? Crazy K, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. J-Dog, good morning. Definitely good to see you as well. Cake, okay. He's confused because I do the same shit in real life. Day 300, yes. Make sure you hit that like button. Give me that thumbs up for day 300. I appreciate it. Future is here. Good morning to you. How you doing, Futurama? All right, we're headed into the woods. Yesterday we got to see a deer. Just one singular deer out here on the trail. Let's see what we might run into today. Ron, good morning to you. You're up early this morning, caught me on my walk. They pixelated the finger. Oh no. Oh no. Got to try it again then, Paul. There it is. With the French manicure. John's over here doing lines. Sorry, I couldn't resist the joke. Singing puns because they're fun. Boop. I knew what you meant, John, but I had to use the pun. Wish you had one. Exactly, Mike.
Morning, Dave.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
Sydney, come on.
Humorously, my YouTube emojis aren't loading. Maybe they'll load eventually. Don't do that. Never liked it. Okay. Amos is here. Good morning, Amos. And another person asking me, maybe the same. Nope. Not gonna stop talking. One. Nixon 4. You think so? I have no idea. Definitely would not put money on anything in the NBA. The only thing I would bet on the NBA is my interest level would be at 0%. So I would take, if you said my interest level was at 10%, I would take the under on that. So I will just keep moving. Obviously, I was in a bad area for connections. Future sending the thumbs up. Trying a new strain at the dispensary. There you go, Mike. Yeah, I don't gamble. I might as well just give them my Cash App when I walk in the door if I went to a casino. Good morning. Thank you, Justin. 300 days, yes indeed. Keith Peterson. There you go, Keith. Just cooling down and smoking. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah, those winning streaks don't last long. My brother, he won like 10 grand in the lottery. Like 4 different times he won 10 grand. But he spent like $150 a week on lottery tickets. So I asked him one time, he was talking about how he'd won the 10 grand. He'd just won it like a few days before. And I said, so are you up now? He said, oh, hell no. So someone works in the gambling industry, and gambling is bad. Yeah, he was lucky, but he was still overall down on his money. So good morning. The valleys are deeper than the peaks, exactly. I buy a scratcher once in a while. I bought one $10 ticket a week ago and won $300. So that's cool. I watched a little video one time, and it was talking about like just casual people at a casino using the slot machines, and supposedly, and I kind of tested this theory, and on a couple of machines it worked, but supposedly if you just put a little bit of money into them, then you start punching the buttons, within, I don't know, like 10 spins, you're going to win something and you'll be ahead. And what they tell you to do is stop right then while you're ahead, and then go on to the next machine and do the same thing. And just go around all kinds of different machines, because they try to reward someone in the beginning with a small little jackpot. And you know they're rigged, right? just to let you know. But they give you a small little jackpot, and it gets you up a little bit, and you start feeling good about it, and you keep on gambling. Well, they tell you when you hit that first little jackpot that you need to stop and go to another machine. So, but God only knows. It kind of worked a little bit. I think I was up like $40, and I had a good time while I was doing it. So life is a gamble itself. Don't gamble. Lesson of the day. There you go. You got 6.5 weeks and you'll be going to Vegas house hunting. That is pretty exciting. Take them for what they got. Yep. Ready for the change of scenery? Rigged more than ever. Last time I was in Vegas, nobody was playing slot machines, and I mean nobody in any casino. Yep. Matt, how you doing? They're all video machines now. Yeah. I looked at some of them. I mean, it's been a couple years since I've been in a casino, but I've looked at some of those slot machines, and it's like, what in the hell are you even supposed to do here? I have no idea. If you're going to gamble, stick to real horses and real dogs. Okay. I was in a casino once, and they had like off-track betting. It's definitely popular. There was a lot of people in there yelling and screaming at TV screens, so. I'll play blackjack and do pretty good, but it's the only thing I'll play at a casino. Roulette is fun. Billy is here. Good morning, Billy. Hit me with that thumbs up, Billy, if you don't mind. I remember I took a trip. I went down to Puerto Rico one time, and we went in a casino. And I remember standing there watching some people playing blackjack. And I was just kind of standing there watching. And this guy that was sitting at the table, he turned around and looked at me. He says, "Do you mind?" And I said, "What?" He said, "Don't stand over my shoulder." And I was like 10, 15 feet away from him. And I was like, "Okay, dude." So I moved to the other side of the table behind the dealer. And I just stood there and stared at him for about 10 minutes. So my walk's going good today, Matt. Gubby Cool, how you doing? Never gambled? Waking up every morning sometimes can be a gamble, Paul. Sat down at noon Sunday, woke up at 6 today. Wow. Yeah, he was probably losing. Dropped $10 in slots. You find them boring? Yeah, they are pretty boring. There you go, yeah. Well, you know, a guy wanted to be an asshole about it, so I thought, okay, I won't stand behind you. I'll just stand on the other side of the table and look you right in the eyes for about 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, there's people doing the virtual betting. Yeah. We got a white squirrel over here on this side of the trail this morning. We're going to get a good view of the white squirrel this morning. This is cool. Y'all see him up there? He just went up in the tree. Oh, shoot. There he goes. I don't know if y'all can see him jumping from tree to tree. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where's little Mr. White Squirrel? Well, no, I don't see him. There he is up there. There he is. Yeah, we get white squirrel ass. How about that? You have an idea for a sticker, the white squirrel? Okay. He's not being real cooperative today. Alright, hand on the gate with no name. Turning around, heading back to the beginning of the trail, and we'll turn around again. Yeah, it was pretty. The casino was pretty open, and the tables were like right in the middle of the room. So, I mean, I wasn't directly behind the dealer, but you have an idea? Yeah, Panda, let me know what your idea is. Just the white squirrel, and nimbly bimbly jumping from tree to tree. Could be a cat. Dave can be the white squirrel. Squirrel is hormonal. Oh, hormonal today. Yeah, he's a bit squirrely. Exactly, Future. Gold, how you doing? Thank you for your message. We don't talk religion here. I understand your message, but we don't get into much religion here. We talk about baby hands and giving thumbs up with baby hands. Gubby Cool, how you doing? Dumber, how you doing? Super high, all right. Gubby Cool sending a gold coin. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. We've got about a mile and a half in. Still got a ways to go. Another gold coin. Thank you guys. You got 22. You got sub 32. All right. You got 32 subs. I fix stuff all day. Good morning to you. Sending the sunshine. Future sending the chili. Thank you all very much for that. I appreciate it. That. I've got one baby hand in my pocket, the other giving a high five. Absolutely, Mike. A little bit of Alanis Morissette. Birds are chirping this morning, that's for sure. Shh, quiet. I'm trying to talk here. Somebody else trying to keep me from talking. Had two in the chat, and now a bird. Why? That poor baby can't roll now. Yeah. I did shush the birds, Ducky. Yeah, go wake up the baby. Exactly. Birds been waking up around 4:15 the past few days. Looks like we had a tree fall yesterday. Do anything but sing. It'd be funny if they would have listened. Yeah, it would have been. Well, you don't hear them now, do you? At least that one annoying one. It's probably because I walked past it, but I'll take credit for it. Yesterday, there's some happy bastards at 4:15. Yeah. Yesterday, I was out working in the yard, and if you weren't here at the very beginning of the video, I know Malice was here and saw the pile of debris has grown. But yeah, I was pulling vines, more vines out of the trees yesterday, and the whole 1,000 angry tugs that just kept running through my mind, because I'm tugging on these vines, pulling them down out of the trees. And the entire time I'm doing that yesterday, all these angry thoughts were in my head towards people that I'm angry at. therapeutic or what, but every time I'm yanking on one of them vines, I'm thinking of somebody else that's done me wrong in the past. And it's like, you mother... So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, John. They know that I'm on live or trying to get famous. Hope the vines got off. Yeah, it's almost like each one of them vines had a name yesterday, a very specific name. Jody, how you doing? I do remember you, kinda. I did have, at one point I was grabbing a bunch of branches, and yeah, I did have a bunch of ants on me for a minute. We'll see. Yeah, I had about half a dozen ants crawling up my arm after I was pulling one of the vines or one of the branches out of the trees. And so yes, the angry tugs with the fire. I don't know if they weren't fire ants because they weren't biting me, but they were definitely ants. So did not have the honey sriracha though. No uncles, yeah, just ants. Aunties. I probably don't even say that right. Future sending sparkles. Thank you, Future, for all the gifts today. I appreciate that. And everybody else has been sending them as well. They do add up over time. So I appreciate it. I do get a little bit of money for each one. I told you that we were talking about this the other day on my live stream, and I told you I was going to keep an eye on it. At the end of the live stream, I've got on my screen, it shows the gifts I got, and it shows like a value for them as they pop up. Like right now I'm at 125. The other day I was at 740 on the gifts, and I got $7.40 for that. So just to let you know. Everybody on your hit list already passed before you got them. Well, somebody's taking care of business for you, John. I wouldn't say I want the names that were popping into my head yesterday. I don't wish death upon them. Just pain and misery for the rest of their lives. Yeah, make a new list. He's got high hopes, absolutely. You got to admire their tenacity. And Kim, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning, Kim. I'm doing very well. I hope you are doing well. Don't forget that power of attorney. I still don't know what that means, but and Kim, not sure why you use that all the time. High Hopes is a new flavor from Ingve Gummies. Oh, there you go. If you're legato, try Ingve gummies. I knew if I brought my umbrella with me, I knew I probably wouldn't see any rain. But now that I've said that, I probably just took away that that little luck streak, whatever it's called. Andrew's here. Good morning to you, ACR. Good to see you this morning. We are out of the woods for now. Gonna get to the end of the trail, turn around, and come right back to the woods again. So, last time I had a colonoscopy, I thought this looks like a scene from Brokeback Mountain. That's scary, Mike. Lots of ingredients for Thai cooking this week. All right, future. You got some lime fire skunk? Who names this shit? And somebody that's taking the shit. They probably do a couple of the gummies and then they think, what are we going to name this? Let's see. First thought, oh yeah, lime fire skunk. There you go. You like to try Thai food? Got some granddaddy perps, huh? Well, for John, they'd have to be great granddaddy perps, right? Since he just found out he's going to be a great grandfather again. Good morning. I was telling that guy to slow down. I think he thought I was waving at him. Driving a little bit fast for a place where there's a walking trail and all that. But I'm just an old man. Ate an edible for breakfast. Happy days. If I was naming it, I'd name it something like, where's the floor? And floor, please catch me. Just a baby grandpa with a baby hand, yeah. Or floor be soft. There you go, there's a good one. You can name an alcohol that. Floor be soft. Please. What's that that little saying? 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. There you go, Mike. Future makes all kinds of really cool recipes. I'd love to hang out with Future and have him cook for me for a while. Got drunk and woke up in the tub once. I've woken up in a tub before too. Fortunately, there was no water in it. And someone gave me a pillow and a blanket, so that was nice. Yes, it can. It can indeed. No, I have not, Ron. Don't even know for sure what that is. You'll cook for me? All right, future. Woke up on the toilet and half in, half out of the front door. And the toilet was awful close to the door. Oh, two different places, Mike? Or at the same time? Duck fart is a drink? Okay. If it smells like a duck fart, I don't think I really want to have it. But I've got a picture of a buddy that fell asleep against a tree while he was peeing. We put a mattress pad against him and he stayed that way until morning. Two different times. Okay. I mean, I've been in some pretty messed up houses and, bank-owned houses looking to buy for real estate purposes, and I've seen some funky designs, so it wouldn't surprise me that there'd be a toilet right inside the front door. Amy, how you doing? What does a duck? I don't know what a duck fart smells like, but it probably can't be good. Woke up naked in an unknown bed one time. That's definitely not good. Woke up unknown in your own bed once. Never woke up naked anywhere? I have. You just heard duck fart? Okay, it's a drink, I guess. First time here. All right, Amy. Well, you can see what the conversation's like here. We talk about a little bit of everything while I'm out on a walk. There you go. There's the recipe for duck farts. Toilet on a porch. Oh yeah. It is definitely a hearty welcome for you, Amy. Good morning. Your drunken escapades will remain unspoken. I've told a story about my birthday. Good morning. I told a story about the morning after my birthday, waking up in my own bed, all alone in my house, and the only article of clothing I had on was one sock. And that foot was on the floor still. I guess I could not get the sock off before I put couldn't get the sock off, so I didn't put my foot up on the bed. But yeah, woke up laying in bed like that. The duck fart is a layered shot. You have all the ingredients for a duck fart? I got stories, but was drunk and didn't remember. Yeah, exactly. Ducks quack from both ends. Yeah, oops, it's good to see you this morning. Real ad. You farted? Well, thank you for sharing that with us. I appreciate it. Amy, since you're new here, there's a lot of good people here on the chat. We do have a good time. Talk about all kinds of stuff. I do have a baby hand, and that's my request for a thumbs up, please. I have a video about that, kind of explaining where it came from. It's just a highlight from one of my live streams, but yeah, I found it on the road. I pick up trash while I'm out here walking, and I thought it was just a piece of trash, so farts are funny and healthy, but not if you can smell them. Oops, I farted again. I played with your heart. You subbed and liked. Well, thank you, Amy. Hopefully you'll join us every day, or join us again. We don't scare you away. Good morning. Welcome home, Amy. I had you at duck fart. Okay, good. Good, good. So everybody now knows that Amy is easy. Got dressed, went out, and the whole family was having breakfast and set me a plate. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we are getting ready to cross the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge, the bridge of size, for the second time today, and get up here to the end of the trail, and I'm going to turn around and go back. I need to be a little bit more creative about my walking path. Saturday and Sunday I'll be someplace different, and Monday too probably. I'm in Georgia, Amy. You have a super juice. Kane is here. Good morning, Kane. Good to see you this morning. Future got the sigh in for me for crossing the bridge of size. Looks nice. It is very nice. I'm real lucky. This walking trail is right behind my house. Right through those woods there. If I could go through those woods, I'd be in my backyard. So it is very convenient for me. So we're at the beginning of the trail. We're going to turn around, walk the majority of the trail again. You're in Sydney, Australia? Okay. I'm not moving yet. I'm going up to Ohio. My grandson graduated high school, and they're having a party for him next Saturday, so I'll be up there for that. It's 11 p.m. on Monday there. Okay, well, it is 8 a.m. here, 8:18 a.m. right now. So, not you. Okay. I.O., Paul. Flying to Pittsburgh. Okay. And here we go again over the bridge of size. There we go. There's a nice healthy sigh. We'll have one more crossing of that before we get home. Ran into my grandson at the deli yesterday. He was amazed that the girl knew my name and my order with no words exchanged. She can see it in your eyes when you come through that door. Give me a effing BLT. Fun time. How you doing today? That is good service, yeah. Mike Holmes there, Amy, he's posted pictures about it of it on his channel. He has a BLT with 1 pound of bacon on it. So it's basically a bacon sandwich. Always roll through to smash that like button. Thank you, fun time. I appreciate it. I'll give you a thumbs up right back. Had my hair tied up. Kale once, and it took her a couple of seconds to recognize you. Please, Mike, tell me you weren't wearing a man bun. And if there's anybody in here that wears man buns, I apologize. But yeah, stop. Please stop. The whole wheat grail of layered foods. There you go. Bacon makes the world go round. I guess so. Makes Mike's world go round. Bacon and some no man bun. Okay, good. Good. I didn't think that you would have a man bun. Our relationship just grew a little bit there, Mike. Flying to Pittsburgh, you're 20 minutes away. Wow. And you're getting on an airplane for that? Yeah, I mean, the flight's probably 20 minutes. All right. It'd probably take you, the whole trip probably going to take you about 4 hours, even though the flight's only 20 minutes. She was used to seeing Rockstar Mike, not every day. Brave flying these days? I don't know. I haven't been on an airplane in a long time, but I just haven't had the need to be on an airplane in a long time. That's probably the only reason. I've looked into flying a few places a couple of times. And yeah, just not worth it. I mean, the cost of flying, just not worth it. Two hours from Houston, the drive getting her from Nashville was almost 4. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, there's a big difference between 65 degrees and 75 degrees. I am sweating this morning. Flying in July, jumping out of the plane on your birthday. There you go, man. Not you. I haven't heard about a plane crash in a while. Maybe I just haven't heard of them. I don't really follow the news that much, but I have not heard about a plane crash in a while. So, and I mean, statistically speaking, it's safer to fly than it is to drive, but I don't know. I'm not going to let that whole thing stop me. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, home of the Wright brothers, so I have to fly sometimes. Should never jump out of a perfectly good plane. Disastrous effect. Good morning to you. Sweating like an oldie instead of sweating to the oldies. Yeah. It is humid here. Yes, it is very, very humid. If it got any more humid, it would be raining. So, oh no, you're asking if I'm flying from, oh okay, flying to Pittsburgh. No, I'm driving up to Ohio. Okay, yeah. You're practicing so if the plane goes down, yeah. Humidity does suck, yes it does. I tend to always live in places that are very humid though. Morning. Disastrous, it's good to see you here this morning. Zelda, how you doing? Oh, let's see. Been to the Dayton airport many times while at school. Always safe. So far, so good. There you go. Enough gummies and RSO, you'll just Mary popping it down. Probably be pleasant, yes. If you do go to Ohio, get some zombie dust. Found some at my local, but no bottles, only cans. All right. I don't have to worry about a bad hair day. Exactly. Yeah, and Ozzy isn't here today. You're right, Mike. Up early, so you got an appointment today, so you're up early. Well, it's definitely good to have you here. I am, it's a monumental day for me, I guess. 300 days in a row now. Been out here walking, so definitely a bad hair day because your rabbits have been misbehaving. Typing puns because they're fun. Boop. Yeah, somebody was talking. I think Mike was talking about that. He's still waiting for tech to invent flubber. Exactly. Yeah, Mike's, I think, yeah. Anyway, that's interesting. It used to be the best ranked beer. I called the brewery, and they had 30,000 cases and told me they were already sold. Oh, wow. I've never heard of it before. Not you. Day 300, Zelda. Absolutely. Long story short, it's good. Okay. That is definitely making the long story short. It's good. I'm sure that my sons-in-law will probably be familiar with it if it's available in the Dayton area where I'm at. So you do your flying without an aircraft, there you go. St. Arnold Brewery in Houston, they're always sold before they're made. You can fart dust, just not zombie dust. Good morning. Don't fly anymore, too much hassle. Yeah, I mean that's part of it for sure. Like I said, I haven't flown in a long time. It's probably been about, well, I don't know, it's probably been about 4 or 5 years. But at that time, it was very convenient for me. And I flew from Cincinnati to Atlanta. And I think it was like under $60 to get on an airplane. But yeah, the hassle, I mean, for I think a 45-minute flight, the time I spent, getting to the airport, getting through the airport, getting on the plane, waiting and waiting and waiting, finally getting to Atlanta, and then trying to get the hell out of Atlanta was not fun. So you probably monetize that, Mike. I've seen worse YouTube channels. Yeah, exactly. Around 2015 or so. Skywalker, I'm doing very well. I am walking 4 miles a day now. This is the 300th day in a row of me walking. I will have 741 miles completed when I get back home today. So I am doing extremely well. Definitely hit that thumbs up button for me there, Skywalker. I appreciate that. The Weird Puppet Show. Julie, how you doing this morning? Good to see you this morning, Julie. Yes, 300 days. Mom was just staring me down. Miss Rachel is right around the corner for you, Mountaintop. I'm telling you. I have not really seen any of the Miss Rachel videos, but I've heard the voice, and it will drive you absolutely crazy. Old guy hustle in the house. Aussie guy, we were just talking about you. All good, of course.
know what I'm saying? So
What?
if he went to work,
Weird puppet show in Vegas. It's called, oh geez, Mike. Uh, Zelda, I don't know. I still haven't finalized exactly when and when I'm driving up there. I am planning on stopping on Sunday night in Tennessee and popping in on Cindy, Skipjack Cindy, and hanging out with her and Travis for a while during their live stream. I'm guessing they'll be live streaming, so I'm refusing Miss Rachel entirely based on your review. 5 minutes for dumb comments. Oh, Lord. You telling me Aussie guy's going to get timed out, Mike? Just kidding, Aussie guy. Tommy's definitely too young for the chat. Okay. Road tripping is fun. Yeah, it'll be great, yeah. The last time I drove up there, I went live for a while I was driving up. But, good morning. I think on the way up I was live streaming for a while, but and that worked out okay. But on the way back I had a lot of problems with connection. So I was in the mountains in Kentucky, so yeah, the connection just wasn't very good. Oh Lord, Mike. Morning. Dave pops in the neighborhood, dial 911 immediately. All depends on whether or not I have the thumb with me. You had to prove your point, didn't you, Mike? Never been brave enough yet? Yeah. I don't have a good setup in my vehicle to film the road while I'm driving. So that was another issue. The holder I have for my phone puts my phone down below the dash, so you won't see anything but my dashboard.
Morning.
Morning. Definitely take that long. Oh yeah, that's definitely going up to Ohio with me. Time to lose coffee and refill and be back. All right, John. Yeah, the thing with live streaming while you're driving, obviously you're not reading the chat, so, or you shouldn't be. Good morning. I knew I heard footsteps behind me. Disastrous. I'm moving back to Dayton. That's home for me. But yes, the Hocking Hills are absolutely amazing. Mike, it will be concealed, Mike. Yeah, Hocking Hills are amazing. I've been there several times. I grew up in Dayton, so the majority of my life has been spent there. Why? All right, we're about ready to make the last turnaround and start heading home. Definitely got a whiff there. That was one of the Cush brothers. Yeah, I know, Ozzy. I've seen that on other people's streams. I don't do it often enough that I've messed with it. So maybe in the future when I start doing a lot more traveling, maybe then I will definitely do that. So can I read them with an Aussie accent? It is beautiful at Hocking Hills. Yes, I've been all over in that area down there. I definitely like it there. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh no, I'll definitely be walking still. I will definitely be walking. Not going to miss a day, that's for sure. That is priority number one for me. Crikey, you missed your turn. Better do a Yui. I don't have an accent at all, so yeah, it was just one of the Cush brothers. Akron area for a while, mostly in the 90s. Oh, okay. Concealed carry, yeah. Sandra, you go out walking too? I do it every day. It's a good thing. Sandra, do you have a YouTube channel? If you do, Sandra, go over to one of, or my channel, watch one of my videos, and just comment on the video. Let me know that you came in here, and I think actually now that I think about it, I think you've been here before, so definitely go over and see or comment on one of my gosh, I can't talk. Comment on one of my videos, and I'll see you there, and I'll be able to subscribe back. My next big trip is going to be Blackwater Falls in West Virginia. It's the last state to visit. Oh, cool, disasters. There you go, Mike. Uh-oh. I've missed weeks because I've been very busy. Probably not going to make it to Australia. I just don't have time for it. It was an Indian Australian. Yeah, you're right. I do not have good accents. I cannot do accents. So okay, you're gonna go walking though. You missed weeks of walking. Okay, I see what you're saying there, future. Planning a trip to Ireland. All right, you can go see Miss Panda over there, and if you're going to Dublin, which I would imagine that's probably where you're gonna fly into. I don't know. I'm just guessing there, but she is in Dublin. Yeah, there you go. Yep, the Phil Lynott statue in Dublin. What was that concrete block for? Back there, that's actually a part of the sewer system. There's another one coming up. I think that's what you're talking about. Through the woods over there, there's a whole bunch of houses on either side, and this area is lower than what it needed to be for the sewers. So that is part of the sewer system. And every once in a while when I walk by these, I can definitely smell the sewer gases. It is a poop chute, exactly. You know, visit American Samoa, the only U.S. territory in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that's part of the sewer system. I would guess that there's a pipe that runs right through there and goes right across the creek over there. So, cops after a man with a baby hand. Absolutely, John. Yeah. They do kind of look out of place. They're second nature to me. I've walked on this trail so many times. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it blends in with the landscape to me now. That's your story and you're sticking to it. Heck yeah, John. And don't light a match. Yeah. All right, I am on my way back home now. I've got, oh, I don't know, a little less than a mile to go. Starting to get tired. The joint pain is starting to act up a little bit. America's Day starts in Guam. There's several sewer grates on your walk as well. John, you gave me a second like. Thank you very much. Morning. Mountaintop, you are right. Amy is fitting in just fine. Nancy Drew, good morning to you. Sun rises in Guam first. There you go, Mike. I understand that reference completely, Mike. There's Miss Claudia. Good morning to you, Claudia. Good morning. If anybody ever looks up grumpy old man in the dictionary, there he goes. I see a guy all the time out here on the walking trail. I say good morning to him, and all I get it from him is a morning. Anyway, not everybody can be happy like I am, right? Double your pleasure, double your fun. You got two Johns, not one. There you go. John's a poet. I have a heating pad for lizards. You can put on Velcro or something. Granny Southern Corner. Good morning to you, Granny. Good to see you. Now that I've got your name straight. Happens in Australia too, Dave. Some people just grunt. Yeah, exactly. We have a guy that runs sound here in Maryland. His channel ID is Grumpy Sound Guy. Yeah. Alright, for those of you that just joined in on the chat, make sure you give me that big thumbs up. The baby hand is demanding it. I need to stop saying that. That sounds almost satanic. And the baby hand is requesting that you give me a thumbs up. Thought we might get a little bit of rain. I got the umbrella with me this morning, but a cute little squirrel there. Anybody want a screenshot of a squirrel sitting up on a, I don't even know what he's sitting on, to be honest with you. It looks like a stump. I'm hearing noises. Yeah, let's not restart that. Oh. Not you, yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna get there. That's for sure. Definitely not going there. You have a great day. Good morning. Alpha Sheep, how you doing? My walk is going very well. 70s chick is here. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today? I am out walking. Today, it is the 300th day in a row of me being out here walking. Morning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty damn impressed by that, so. You guys have a great day.
You too.
Yeah, John, hopefully we don't get there. I do, Granny. I see a lot of the same people here. I know a few of them by name now. I've introduced myself to a few. So, 66 calendar years, 24,090 days. Wow. Well, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. The only thing you've done 300 days in a row. Yeah, I've smoked more days in a row than that, so. You would not, Aussie guy. You'd come run. It'd be like a scene from a movie. You'd come running down the trail in super slow motion and give me a great big hug. Some he smells before he sees them. That's not true. There's a lot of good people out here. Oh yeah, Ducky. Last night I was just sitting there doom scrolling through a bunch of live streams, and I did actually come across a crocheting live stream, and ACR had just sent me a text message. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So he had just sent me a text message, so I had to share that live stream with ACR and let him see see some of your friends. Chariots of Fire plays in the background. Ozzy breaks into yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, you're in perfect tune now? You got both live feeds going at the same time? I meant that I have been inspired by Dave's walk, that I will get out there and walk. All right, 70s chick. Good morning. Yeah, there you go. ACR just told you about it. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. There you go. Chariots of Fire. She was actually a pretty cute girl. That's true. Yeah, the timing couldn't have been better on it, actually. So, what did you miss, Claudia? You subbed to her channel. Did you drop any comments? ACR, that's what I want to know. Oh, what happened to ACR? Okay, Claudia, just to get you caught up. Ducky there, Ducky Petrie, she had gone to ACR's live stream one time, and she said that she was scrolling through crocheting live streams, and she stopped on Andrew's for a while. And Andrew bought into it hook, line, and sinker and thought that she was serious about it. And you were talking with her in the chat. Your subs have been going down lately, John. I've lost a few too. But anyway, Andrew bought into it, and now we all know it's a joke. So every time Andrew and Ducky are together in chat or anything like that, yeah, we talk about the crocheting circles. So last night, yeah, I actually saw a crocheting live stream, so I had to send it to Andrew. You didn't even know crocheting lives were a thing? They are a thing. Andrew can send you a link, Julie. He subscribed. Is it Madrid? No. Yeah, I've been losing a few here and there. I mean, nothing really. One day I lost like 16. And that definitely kind of shocked me. But I mean, it's not the end of the world, I guess. But that's easy to say. Skid Gear, how you doing? My campaign's going well. The girl last night was impressive. You watched more of it, huh, Andrew? Oh, shit. Andrew, you gonna crochet a Seahawks jersey now? Go Seahawks, go! Yeah, subs that don't comment, yeah, those are the ones that disappear. That's your story, John. Morning. She was making dish towels, yeah. Micro hat for his Sergeant Carter. Oh my goodness, you guys are chatting up a storm. Seahawks go away. Oh goodness. That was definitely fun. I was LOLing last night. That link. He's gonna get a mass ban in the crochet circles, I can tell. I told him that we needed to go into her chat. I mean, I was just kidding. I obviously wouldn't do this to somebody. I wouldn't mess with somebody with a nice, sweet chat like that. I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me. But I told Andrew that we needed to go into her chat as D. Luscious and John E. Depth. Always impressed by how much my chat moves when I'm playing live. Oh yeah, we definitely talk up a storm. Got to get running. Got a meeting in a little bit. Okay. Mountaintop, good luck with your meeting today. Hopefully all that goes well for you today. Why would ACR be banned? You have not been to ACR's live streams, I take it? 70s chick? Yeah, definitely let me know, James. Let me know what's going on because you're ACR. No, you haven't? Okay. Andrew can get a little R rated, maybe even R plus rated on his live streams. And Daddy does do some drinking, so all right, we are wrapping this up. I got a little ways to go. I don't know, maybe somewhere between a quarter and a half mile to go. You were very nice last night. I'm glad that you were. And yeah, I sent you the text. Said that we needed to do that and go in as D. Luscious and John E. Depp, but I was just kidding about that. Seventies chick, yeah, you should definitely check it out. His live streams, his live streams are fun. Lots of laughs, had by all. Friday nights he usually live streams, so if your fishy is itchy, strawberry banana vagistat. Granny, you're taking off. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Claudia, you haven't been to ACR's live streams either? Oh, you definitely got to check that out. Definitely got to check that out. Okay, hanging out, people do music and art. Yeah, it's just a chat. And the topics definitely vary, so. Lester is here. Good morning, Lester. Nope, no rainy today. CNC sewing machine. That'd be kind of cool. My mom had something like that for a while, that she could like do cross stitch and stuff like that with just program the sewing machine to do it. Just in time for breakfast, Lester. I watched this one older woman in Africa. She crochets. She's so cute. She makes herself frilly bonnets. Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, the final crossing of the Robin Trower Memorial Bridge today. That sigh was real too. Had to sew my pocket the other day, and I'm like, how the hell do you do this? Yeah, exactly. Good morning, how you doing? All right, we've made it to the end of the trail. Now all I gotta do is walk home. Getting a little hitch in my giddy up this morning. Knee is starting to hurt, but I'm gonna make it home. I do have the insufferable incline of insanity to climb still, but she might be could be, Mike. The hill's going to be a little bit of a struggle today, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. Oh, shit, that hurt. Julie sending the flow state. Thank you very much. Julie Lynn Reynolds. Well, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I know of a Julie Reynolds. Abel, how you doing? The incomprehensible, insufferable incline of instant insanity. Wow, Mike. Mike's got his thesaurus going this morning. Abel, you're doing good? I am not Whoopi Goldberg. Far from it. Far from it. Wrong gender, wrong race. And a few other things are wrong as well, so. Julie, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was serious when I said I know a Julie Reynolds from Ohio. Dave is going to get a kid's book titled The Old Man That Could. Absolutely. Mike loves his insanity. We have rounded the corner and we are headed home. Yeah, I don't have purple lips either. And definitely don't have braids. If someone could braid my hair, I would be impressed. Michael, how you doing? I will be up there this weekend for a couple of days. Alright, there's my pile. You can see the green over here on this side. That's what I added yesterday to the pile of sticks. Eep, Jen, how you doing today? Good to see you, Jen. Dave with cornrows. Yeah, I can see it now. I don't think that'd be a very pretty sight. The walk is going good. I am up to 300 days in a row now, Jen. Thank you for asking. 747 miles. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Bonfire country boy style. How's the weather? It is muggy. It's not really hot, but it is very humid today. Oh, goodness. Yes, 300 days in a row. 747 miles. Is that right? 741 miles. Sorry. Got that wrong. 741 miles. I have made it home. Ducky, thank you for welcoming me home. I am not a professional walker. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I make a little bit of money on YouTube, so I guess you could consider me a professional walker. But mainly, I'm just out getting busy living. That's the motto for my channel. I got you plugged in. I got home when I did. We're at 19% charge. Let me grab this coffee. We're going to head outside for a while. I'll catch up with the chat here in just a second. Okay, there we go. Whew. Thank you, Jen. It is pretty rad. Cornrows might be a bit tight on my head. Yeah, they probably would be. Have you seen my head? Yeah. Be pretty hard to braid my hair. You're a professional as soon as you learn how to walk in a straight line. Lester, Lester, Lester. Sometimes walking in a straight line might be a little bit of a struggle, but we did 4 miles this morning, Michael. I'll be doing 4 miles every day until day 365, and that will put me at 1,001 miles in a year. So, Abel, you're gonna go film a video. All right, man. We'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Glad I got busy living. I am too, 70s chick. I am too. The alternative was not good at all. So, leave me running on TV, but I gotta go get in the shower and get ready. All right, Disastrous. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for leaving me running, giving me those watch time. I do appreciate it. I could grow a mud flap and comb it forward. Yeah. The world record for the most walked in a year is 3,200 miles. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's 32 times what I'm walking. No, yeah, 32 times what I'm walking. Julie, if you are familiar with me and familiar with my channel, you'll understand um, why I'm doing it. If you are not familiar with my channel, I think I've seen your name before. Like I said, I know someone with your name, but um, if you watch, there's a playlist that's entitled "Get Busy Living," and that's the motto for my channel. It's from the movie Shawshank Redemption, and where he says we can get busy living or get busy dying. And a little over a year ago, I was suffering really bad with depression and could not get my ass out of bed for nothing. Just didn't care anymore. So I started doing a little bit of content on YouTube, filming some stuff and posting it. And then I started walking last August, and the the walks have been great for me. It's grown my channel, but more important than that, I've grown a lot of friends and support for these walks. So if you watch that playlist, you'll understand a lot more to my story. But if you don't want to watch the whole playlist, just watch the two videos that are titled "Thank You," and that will definitely tell you my whole story. So yes, only mods can post links. I've already walked 3,000 miles since January of this year. I walk every morning. Well, I mean, I'm just counting a specific. I don't know how far I walked. I mean, the other day I kept my phone on me while I was doing yard work, cutting the grass and all that. And that day I walked 10.5 miles. So, my 4 mile morning walk and then walking around the yard, walking out to the road, I don't know how many different times, doing yard work and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd done like 9.5 miles, sorry. 9.5 miles that day. The leg muscles are made of iron, yes. Nick, you're snorting some cocaine? All right, dude. Not me, I don't do that stuff. So, Lester, from the wedding, you brought home the leftover hot dogs and hamburgers, put on the nightstand. All right, Lester. Julie Reynolds, have you ever been here before? Just asking. Can't forget walking around the yard during the day. Oh yeah, I mean, there's been days. I mean, that I know I do a lot of walking, and I got a basement here, and there's days I do stuff down in the basement, and I'm up and down them steps a lot of times. You have been here, but you're quiet. Okay, all right. Stranger's hand, Mike. You left a word out there, but yeah, absolutely. I do more than 4 miles a day, but I don't count all the extra. In the beginning, probably the first, I forget how long it was, but probably right around 200 days, I used to walk 2 miles, but I only counted 2 miles. The 2 miles was the walk on the trail. I walked from my house to the trail, and then from the trail to my house as well. I ended up measuring that later on, and that's like 0.33 miles that I didn't count in the beginning every single day for the first close to 200 days. So I would disappear in a puff of smoke. Yes, somebody's hitting them, double tapping that screen for me. I appreciate it. Your German Shepherd, Chinese German Shepherd, shedding like crazy. Yeah, they like to do that. They like to do that. Especially this time of year. That German Shepherd I had, yeah, she was exactly the same way. There was an area that she'd crawl underneath my porch, and she'd sleep underneath the porch during the day. And yeah, I'd get in there every once in a while and clean it out. Yeah, and I'd end up, I probably could have made pillows out of all the dog hair I got out of there. It was stunk like crazy, but I could have made pillows out of it. Susan, how you doing? Susan, it was the YouTube thing is something I always wanted to do. I always wanted to have a YouTube channel, and always thought about doing YouTube. And I got involved in another live stream, and just developed some friends there. There's still some people that come here from that live stream that I talk to still. And one day we were just talking about it. I was eligible to start live streaming, but I didn't know what I was going to do to live stream. And someone said you should just go for a walk and live stream from your walk. So I started doing that. And I thought after a couple of days of doing it, I thought, I'm gonna do this every day, and it's just been going from there. But the overall YouTube has definitely helped me. I've developed and have met quite a few really cool people. Mountaintop Skies that's in here all the time. He lives over in Alabama. I'm in Georgia, and he's come over twice now, hung out with me. This coming weekend, I am going to probably stop in Tennessee and meet another YouTube streamer, Skipjack Cindy. I'm going to be stopping and visiting with her during her live stream. So yeah, just lots and lots of cool people. I did not know it was going to help me, but I knew I needed to do something. So that's how I got started, Susan. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. Walk every day from 4 a.m. the time I get out of bed till 9 p.m. when I go. Well, yeah, everybody's walking all the time, so don't need a cigarette lighter, just reflect the sun. All right, Aussie guy. Yeah, why does the pillow smell like wee? Think you're gonna get a Doberman next time? Less hair, same teeth? Yeah, exactly. I could have glued some of the hair to my head, absolutely. Julie, I would say that the German Shepherd probably, from what I know, I've had German Shepherds before. I've never had a Belgian Malinois, but from what I've heard, the German Shepherd is going to be much easier to train. The Belgian Malinois is very, 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 from what I've heard. I don't know anybody that has any, but that would they they need a lot of attention, and they are very hyper dogs, I guess. Tennessee is beautiful country, Michael. Absolutely. Michael, you were getting a little trouble last night on Cindy's live stream. Speaking of Cindy, 56 likes. Wow. It has to survive the cat. Oh, okay. Yeah. Um, yeah, the Malinois are high energy. You have a working breed German Shepherd. He's higher energy too. Yeah, my Shepherds, the ones I've had have all been pretty calm, tame. Um, I mean, they definitely bark at somebody. They'll definitely let somebody know that they don't need to be coming into inside the gate. But I German Shepherds, to me, and like I said, that's only I've had a few different ones, but um, German Shepherds are very loyal dogs. So, Ronan, thank you very much. Yes, 300 days. I'm gonna go walking with you via YouTube as soon as I get out of this hell. All right, Jen. It would be really cool if on day 365, it'll be sometime in August, and hopefully I'll be back up in Ohio by then. It would be so cool if I could get people to come meet me and we do a meetup on day 365 to cross over that 1,000 mile. That would be pretty cool. You got a German Shepherd called Rocco. Shepherd definitely bite you in the nuts, probably because I trained him to. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Exactly. The last shepherd I had, she was kind of a small German shepherd. She was the runt of the litter, and she was definitely kind of small. People were surprised by because I had a like a wooden privacy fence, and the people were surprised when they actually saw her because of her size. A lot of people would ask me if she was a pup, and she was like 5 years old. So, Re-rolls is here. How you doing today? Welcome in day 300 for me. Re-roll. Happy 300 days. Thank you for providing inspiration. Absolutely, Julie. You're welcome. Come in anytime. And since you said you've been here before, definitely stop by anytime at all. I go live every day, 7:30 my time. It's Eastern Standard Time because I'm in Georgia. But he definitely will bite there first. Jen Tam, how you doing? Protection is in their DNA. No training needed. There you go. We should have a meetup where? Jen, I'm doing very well. 300 days in a row of walking, so I'm going to keep going. I got 65 days to get to 1,000 miles, so I'm at 741 right now. I keep thinking I'm messing that up, but I think I got it right. Oh no, that's not good at all. Those aren't cheap either. Taekwondo class. All right, Jen. We're learning all kinds of stuff about people today. John was on here earlier doing lines. Jen's a badass. Reroll. I've been walking 4 miles now on the walk, so I upped it to 4 miles at day 295, so that I could hit the 1,000 miles. Buchanan Resort, Lake Kentucky. Okay. You got Sheila with you, Lester? John's Arsenal was trying to explain something to me earlier, and yeah, he said something about doing lines, so I was like, okay, John. All Corsos are born with blue eyes and change color at about three to 5 months. Oh, okay. Today's world is crazy. Yes, it is, Jen. Yes, it is. Reroll. When I started out, I was only doing 2 miles a day for about the first close to, I think it was close to 200 days. Then I did 3 miles a day for a while, and now I'm going to finish at 4 miles a day. That's why the math doesn't math. I've been slowly increasing. Oh, you're a renter, so you won't have to pay to replace it. Okay. That wasn't me. I don't do lines. I'm a pothead. There you go. Springfield, Tennessee. Yeah, when I first started, I was doing 2 miles a day just because, yeah, I was pretty new, didn't have a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, and didn't know what I'd talk about for longer than 2 miles. And my live streams were um, not heading to Blockbuster tonight. No, um, the live streams I'd basically get back home and I'd say, all right, I made it back home. And, I walked my 2 miles today. We'll see you all tomorrow. And so that was about it. I didn't do this little sit and chat then, and it just kind of kept growing, and more people were getting involved. And like right now, I got 60 likes today, so that's absolutely amazing to me. Instead of an extra place, I'll be there. I was fantastic in Popeye. Well, thank you very much. You like to sit and chat bit? Well, thank you, not you. I enjoy it too. It is fun. Lots of good people in here. Lots and lots of good people in here to talk to. I've definitely developed some friendships. So it is pretty cool. Okay, I didn't see what you were having for breakfast, Mike. That does sound pretty good. Over medium eggs, potatoes, and onions, sausage, and toast for breakfast. That does sound pretty good. Good vibes equal good friends. Absolutely. Oh, really? Yes, and I walk every day, but I also smoke. So, not going to quit smoking. Gonna go fishing, cleaning. All right, re-rolls. You take it easy. We'll see you later. Yes, Octavio, I am smoking again. I quit every day, though. About 20 times a day, I quit. Every single day. Oh, finishing cleaning. Okay. Well, there is Lisa. Good morning to you. Good to see you, Lisa. Day 300. You follow instructions well, Lisa. You quit smoking while you're sleeping? Yeah. Hey, Octavio, guess what? You know damn good and well you aren't supposed to be on my channel. At least I know that. You heard pothead? At the end of my video, the last video I posted, the regular video, I said, everybody drop a comment in the video. I need comments, even if it's just a smiley face and a thumbs up. And Lisa, that's exactly what she did. Thumbs up and a smiley face. He got more than 10 minutes, Mike. He, she, whatever Octavio is. Disrespect the host, become a ghost. Doesn't matter, not you. Malice, how you doing? You came in the very beginning of my live stream. Yeah, he definitely has all the time in the world as far as I'm concerned, Mike. You just been lurking, Malice? Oh, you're in Nebraska? I don't smoke, Julie, but there are a lot of people that do. Um, but they're here in the channel. I don't smoke weed anymore. I used to, long, long time ago. But anyway, um, thank you for coming in, Julie. I do appreciate you being here. You're welcome in anytime. If you're out in Nebraska, you're at least an hour behind me. But I start at 7:30 my time every day, but I usually go for about 2 hours on my live stream. Sometimes a little more than that. But anyway, you're welcome to join in anytime. Definitely check out some of my videos, Julie. And it is a pleasure to have you here. So you just hop back in, Malice. Oh, okay. I need a traffic cone emoji for dilators. Isn't that called fasting? Thank you, Julie. I don't just smoke weed, I am the weed. Billy's still here. Aussie guy, I've shown this, I don't know how many times. Actually, a filtered cigar, and they're called Cheyennes. So, I know that was backwards, but. Oh, okay. All right, Malice. Kickapoo from the Kick of Destiny. I don't know what that is, not you. Not a weed smoker. Me either. Having an oil change and a tire fixed. All right. Super Fog pre-rolls hit hard. Oh, you did make it to the dispensary, huh? Yesterday, Mike? Kind of figured you would. You were messed up? Really? Like another planet. All right. Yeah, I'm looking, Ducky. If you are just joining in, definitely hit that thumbs up. Got to get the thumb out again. Definitely hit that thumbs up. Nope. Not gonna stop. You can't make me. I have not seen that. Or at least I don't know that I have seen that before, not you. Last $60 pre-roll I got was a can of cigar in Vegas. John, I see your comment there. Don't know what you mean by that. Uh, anyway, never mind. One of your best friends came by and smoked with you. You were prepared or you were not prepared? It sounds like you were not prepared. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant to say. You were not prepared. Yeah, see, I wouldn't be either. If somebody came by here and twisted my arm and made me smoke something like that, I don't know how I'd handle it anymore. It's a good movie, but the one song Dio in it, and you keep reminding. Oh, I keep reminding you of it. Oh, okay. All right. Singer Billy is coming to your house tonight for practice. I'm going to give him a contact high. There you go. He looked at him and said, "Will you be mad at me if I go inside?" Yeah. The last time I got really drunk, um, I'm not renting a movie tonight. The last time I got really drunk, it was actually a very sad occasion. Um, it was when my brother died. But there was an awful lot of other things going on at that time too. So, but I basically sat out in my backyard and had a bottle of scotch, and I sat out in my backyard and drank about a half a bottle of scotch by myself. Just started a fire and was just sitting there in a chair drinking scotch. And I got up. I got up out of the chair. Hadn't been up out of the chair in a while. I had my cigarettes. I had the scotch, and I was mixing them with Pepsi. Um, and had I don't know, a bunch of Pepsi sitting there too. Yeah, I did not have to get up out of the chair for a while. And when I did get up out of the chair, yeah, I basically just kind of did the old, stop, drop, and roll. And yeah. So instead of going in the house to pee, I just went over in the bushes and peed. Oops. Yeah, exactly. Haven't drank in 14 years. I am the black sheep of my family. I'm much different than everybody else in my family. So I definitely went into, yeah, I definitely went into four-wheel drive. Oh, wow, Ducky. Are you considering taking it, Ducky? Definitely the black sheep. Yeah. Bourbon and dry. Jamie, you're Lake Norman, North Carolina? Okay, cool. Think it'd be bad to name him Waterboy? That's pretty good. I was inspecting the roots of the grass. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, Kane, I'm the same way. I don't drink much. I don't drink much at all. Um, that that night was just yeah, it's just one of those days. So well, thank you, Ozzy. I appreciate that. Yeah, not you exactly. Drinking is your occupational hazard. Yeah, yeah. Playing music in bars. Yeah, see, Malice, yeah, that's part of the reason I don't do stuff like that much anymore. My brain's messed up enough already. I don't need to mess it up anymore. I was definitely lit that night in many ways. Yes. All right. Well, I'm out of coffee, and I'm over my 2 hour time. It is my minimum requirement here on YouTube. Yeah. That's why you don't enjoy it. No physical gratification. Yeah, the hangover part of it is definitely not good. Ended up barfing on the neighbor's patio and stumbling back to my house. Yeah. Performance enhancers, you decide. You youngsters don't know how to smoke correctly. Is OSHA involved? That's okay. You can definitely say in God we trust. That's no problem at all. Yeah, Mike says he doesn't have hangovers, so been laying in bed listening to you since 7:30 this morning. Everyone have a great Rayanne, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to contact Rainey today, see where she's been. All right, I'm going to get out of here. 64 likes today. I do appreciate you all being here today. You guys mean the world to me. You really, really do. Um, I need more coffee, and I am going to sign off for today. I will see you all in about 22 hours. We'll go out, walk on day 301, get another 4 miles in. You all have a fantastic day. Ducky, let me know what's going on with the new puppy, okay? We'll see you later. Peace.